Alright, so let's take a look at a word. What is this word? Hot. Like, woo, I'm hot. What kind of hot am I talking about? Well, in Spanish, we've got a bunch of kinds of hot. Like, we have spicy hot. We have, ooh, I touched the stove hot. We have, wow, the the temperature or the weather. Like if I were on an island in Cuba, it's hot. Or I can say, I'm hot because I'm outside. Or we could be like, oh, Shakira is hot. And so each of these actually say hot in a slightly different way. And so if you don't want to sound, like a gringo, then let's figure out what we need to say. Okay, so spicy. Well, the word for that is picante. All right, and then you've got variations, picoso, etc., etc. So we could say, for example, ooh, es una salsa picante. Right? And this one means that there's a lot of chile in it. Another kind of hot that we have is, let's say, you're a little kid and your mom tells you to stay away from the stove, but one day you walk over to the stove and you put your hand on there and you realize that that stove is hot. We can say, está caliente. So that's like physically hot. Well, now I'm down in Cuba, right? I'm on the beach. Well, I guess I can't go to Cuba because I'm from the U.S., but I could go to Cuba if I got a visa. It's a hard thing to get. We just need to fix that. And I want to say it's hot outside, and I would say hace calor. So it's hot out. All right, and so I'm outside and I'm running a marathon and I am just sweating like crazy. I don't know why it would be so crazy to run a marathon at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is approximately 34 centigrade. Not so good with that, but there you go, try it. And you want to say I'm hot, you say tengo calor. And this is one of our expressions with tener. Okay, but then you say, ooh, Shakira. Those hips don't lie. So if we're talking about Shakira and we look in our textbook, they're going to offer us words like bonita, guapa, bella, atractiva. But I think what you really want to know is how do you say? And so those are called colloquial words, and those resonate differently in different parts of the Spanish-speaking world. And so where a given word might work in Colombia, it might not work in Mexico, and it might not work in the US or in Spain. So to play it safe, go with one of these. If you want to figure out what this one is, ask some people. See, the only way you're going to learn this language is if you start asking people. I can tell you for sure, picante, caliente, hace calor, tengo calor isn't the word you're looking for. But if you want to figure out how to call Shakira hot, I mean, ask her. Call her up. See what she says. Suerte.